When do I get Shadowbringer?
At 90, I believe. Or
Oh,
80.
80?
Wait, no.
No, wait, you're right.
Phrase
90.
it. Yeah, 90. And that should be fine. Alright, Niz. Got the thingy.
So I get Oblation, Salt and Darkness.
You're sidetracked here. I'm gonna be a little ahead of you then. Probably.
Yeah, go for it.
It's probably not voiced anyways. I don't know. This seems like a big moment. You might wanna.
Yeah, you do that. You go.
All right.
I might have already clicked on that one.
Oh, you might have.
Yeah.
I'm told the airship pilot has been sent to meet you.
It doesn't take you to the instance right away.
Okay. Oh. There he is.
You need to make guttural noises, especially while you're trying to read.
This is where we go our separate ways. Do be careful, won't you? And it's the instance right here. I turned around.
Yep.
It's an honor to finally meet you. We of the Garland Ironworks will be ferrying you and your contingent across the mountains and into Garlemald. For many of us, it will be something of a homecoming. Our illustrious founder was only our most notable Imperial defector. For that reason, the company is committed to the success of this expedition. Our resources are at your disposal, and if there is not aught we might do but to be of further assistance, please do not hesitate to ask. You are ready? I will ready the engines. Okay, several cutscenes. You have to participate in battle. Got it. This is gonna be an epic battle.
Sure seems that way, don't it?
Maybe.
I could use an epic battle.
I could use a battle.
Ilsabard, divided in twain by a vast mountain range. Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly?
Sounds like Emmett Silk's just having fun. With his lines.
On the outskirts of the Imperial capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius.
Glacius?
The winds howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
Oh man. You see Graha's coat?
Yeah.
It's nice.
We've received word from Thancred's reconnaissance party. They've sighted a detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps?
Perhaps, but there is more to it than that. Maxima reports that they're led by Vergilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which comprises the bulk of their number. However, they are also joined by several members of the 1st.
From what I recall, the 3rd Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus's death. The 1st, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War. Yet now, these former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Then it is all but certain they have been tempered.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
Quite right. Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald. the very ones we've come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment? Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
He does have eyes.
Having observed the opposition, I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
He did. He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current position. Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments, and once we give the signal, Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel, and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
Divide and conquer. Not a bad idea.
Once the scouts have finished their preparations, we will split into two groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies. As for the Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most.
Ah.
I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
I love how their winter clothing, their new garbs, are actually just normal normal things we used to wear.
Yeah.
They used to have unique outfits. Now they're just downgraded. Uriange's in particular, I remember using as my glamour a lot.
Yeah. Wait till you see Thancred's.
Oh. Of course.
Your
Looks good,
proposal
though.
was well received.
Mm.
More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Miss Stoller always did have a flair for the dramatic. She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst for fireworks. All right, once more for my peace of mind. Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's Magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely. Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand.
Are we playing a Syncred?
The blizzard will help us stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out before it passes. Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the lone wolf?
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Literally has a fucking Persona security level.
I always do.
Hold on, I'm not there yet.
Best of luck.
So you're saying if we alert the palace leader, we have to threat awareness. Assuming there is nothing else you wish to confirm, we may commence the mission as soon as you are ready. Well, they kind of went over it. Go over the finer points. You know what? Commence mission. Niz, am I going to regret just commencing? Is that what you did?
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
No, you won't regret it.
Oh, I have to go that way.
It's pretty straightforward.
Dude, the portrait.
I'm not. Yeah, the portrait's freaking sick.
Swift Deception. This is FF15. One guard. What does this do? I think I just take him out.
Must be losing my touch.
What are you? Uh-oh. Well, yep, I'm about to fail. Use silent takedown to neutralize. Oh, it's that one. That's fine. God, I hate that they're all sitting on Q here. Okay. Oh! Oh, he might see me. Oh, come on. You gotta admit this is pretty damn cool, though.
I didn't say it wasn't.
Well, Mr. Silent.
I'm focused, man. I'm a ninja gunbreaker.
That's legit. That's true. Get rid of this. Oh god, will you turn around, Slasher? Okay, there we go. I love that it's combining his old two jobs.
Yeah.
Must be losing my touch.
Oh, I see. I was supposed to use this. Yep. Confuses the sense of guard dogs, neutralizing them. I see. How do you play on controller, Niz? You can't read the tooltips.
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
This is a cool upgrade.
Very good. All is proceeding as planned.
Yeah.
Head to the control terminal. It should be to the northwest.
Understood. Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
Where's my warp strike? Oh my god, that Slasher's gonna see me. Oh, now it turns around. Missed!
Seven
Oh.
hells.
I deserve that. I wish you could at least, like, move the things around on your hotbar.
Yeah.
Oh, God. 3 seconds. Oh. I see. Oh my god. I'm gonna be seen so bad.
Damn, spotted.
The Slasher got me. Oh, I see the safe path. Oh god. Oh, that's active. Don't see me. Okay. Now we go to the other section. Guessing you're like super done with this part.
Nope.
With the Thancred part?
I'm still working on it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You are returned, and none the worse for wear, to my considerable relief.
What news from our comrades?
They stand at the ready.
Excellent. Then let the fireworks begin.
A few moments later.
The blizzard's beginning to clear. The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now, if they haven't already. Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be all right, but...
Uh-oh.
Wait! Something's coming!
Oi, oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts. Keep them away from the carriages! We lose those, and we're as good as dead!
I think this is the boss thing.
Fighters! Protect the others!
Oh god. Oh, the music.
A brief respite, but stay alert.
I want a portrait.
Keep the carriages safe.
Oh, are we still working back there? No? Oh, there we go. Oh, Atonement lasts a long time.
The coming battle you'll fight as Mizaquel. Love to see it.
Friends, the savior of
What?
Isgard is here!
Nope. Do we actually get to listen to like the battle music for an extended period? I like it.
Oh.
A fine display, but the other carriages are still in danger. Go on ahead. We'll hold the line.
We're the only ones still struggling.
Oh.
Can't we put our backs into it then?
Jesus Christ.
I've been itching for a good scrap.
Graha is too strong. Can't even attack. Oh my god. Oh, now you make the NPCs do real damage. Reinforce. Is it this one? Oh, it's this one. This isn't exactly a difficult one.
You lot all right back there? We're fine. I'm ready for more. Hear that? Get to the front and turn the tide.
But there's. Oh. Pretty sure I'm at the front of the line here. Meanwhile, they did this a lot in FF4 too.
Removed from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder.
It's nothing that won't heal in time. The trouble is, their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
True.
Well, this is the path our young charges would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
That I did.
It's weird to see her not in the Elise outfit. It just looks like Ida again. I mean, it was Ida the whole time. Yeah, never mind.
That's Vigilia. Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
There's no end to them.
Hey, how you doing this?
Pretty good, pretty good.
I was wondering when you'd turn up. There's no stopping us now. Come on, let's show them what we're made of.
Okay. Where are you? No, you might be ahead of me. Never mind.
No, I'm behind you.
Really?
We have them now.
I'm usually always super behind you. Nope. Seriously, the character portraits are great.
Right! Let them have it!
Nope.
As a raging bull!
What was that?
What?
Oh, no one stacked with that guy.
That's her. Vigilia.
Whoops. Oh, there she is.
Do not fall behind!
I am I'm not quite sure what that did. Oh, can I intervention you? Oh man. Buttons are hard.
Is everyone all right?
Yes, I need some threat of death here.
You don't feel threatened?
I just don't feel threatened. Oh, wait. Nope. No, I don't feel threatened.
Kneel or die!
I actually don't know if I'm getting aggro on all these. Something's up with the aggro in this. I don't know what it is. Bombs. Oh. That was almost threat of death-ish. Uh-oh, this actually might hurt a little. Of course. Ooh.
Tremble before the sun!
May your screams fill the air!
Sadhu is the best. You know.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we were supposed to pacify him though. That might have been overkill.
A worthy adversary. Rest, recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again, to the death. Sadhu Hatun.
That was the last of them. The day is ours, thanks to your timely arrival. What of the supply caravan? Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades. And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
soon. You do it?
Yep.
Okay.
So
I heard a faint
cold and
victory theme.
unforgiving. Thus spoke Emperor Solus as he gazed upon his barren domain. "800 years it had been since the Garleans first set foot here.
That's it?
Bested by the Kavosi, after centuries of war and driven from fertile southern pastures into the blasted northern wastes. In that garden of desolation, they clung to one another for warmth, freezing, hungry, desperate, hated.
Ooh, that etherite.
The chosen forsaken. In the year 1513 of the 6th Astral Era, a young legatus named Solus single-handedly sparked the Magitech Revolution. How did he conceive the machina that feed on ceruleum? Once a common, soft-spoken soldier, how had he so quickly ascended through the ranks? Like so many others, those who knew the truth are gone. Taking in the capital with his eyes for the first time, I recall thinking to myself, far colder on the earth than in the heavens. Yes, far colder indeed, bitterly so.
Garlemald. Came here way faster than I thought we would.
Not so much as a whisper.
The roads leading beyond the city walls would have been used less in recent years. Nevertheless, this was one of the most important gateways into the capital.
A buzz day and night with activity, aye. Merchants passing through the checkpoint, many of them stopping at the local hostelries.
Surely they cannot all have been tempered.
We can consider the question after we have made camp. If we spend any longer outside, we may well freeze to death where we stand. The tempered Imperials, too.
This will be our temporary base of operations. Secure shelter for ourselves and the injured, and dispatch scouts to survey the surrounding area.
If we're planning on staying here a while, we ought to give this place a proper name.
Well, the constant sound of ice cracking underfoot makes me think of broken glass. An apt name, perhaps. But enough of this. To work, everyone.
No name? Okay. Camp Broken Glass. Oh, okay. Interesting. Keep getting like remixes of Realm Reborn music. In spite of all the obstacles we faced, our plans proceed apace. Just a little farther and we'll reach the capital itself. Still, we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. As soon as the camp has been made fit for purpose, We are to discuss a course of action with Lucia. Would you mind asking Ishtola and Graha to join us in that building to the northeast of the camp? Alice and I will meet you there. "200 East, Niz."
Bah!
Bah! How dare you? A meeting. Yes, I'll make my way over once my head is cleared. In truth, I've been feeling out of sorts since we arrived. The air is thick with a palpable aura of malevolence. 'Tis the monstrous tower on the horizon, jagged, hideous, unholy. Even at this distance, its presence is overwhelming. Much like the sensation I felt in the Tower of Zod, only far more terrifying. Ether flows unceasingly toward it, converging into a swirling mass of unfathomable power. For a blessing, the constant chill in the air is helping to anchor my senses in the here and now. Tell the others I shall be with you in a few moments. How dare you? You'll be pleased to know most of the tempered have been quartered inside the building, nearby buildings, and are receiving treatment as we speak. I do, however, feel no small amount of guilt for commandeering civilian homes. The occupants may be long gone, but everything is exactly as they left it. Considering the length of time that has clearly passed since, one would expect to find them ransacked. Strangely, there are no signs of anything having been stolen. It's possible that everyone fled at the first sign of trouble, though it seems to me they left far too many useful possessions behind. Although there is no conclusive evidence, I strongly suspect they were tempered. Sorry, I was merely thinking aloud. You mentioned a meeting. I will make my way there. You going for that thingy?
Yeah.
Or is the story taking you there?
Nah, I just went for it.
Okay. Dude, it's dark again. We can't see anything in the daylight. I swear to God. Are you gathering right now?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna kill this. Overbows. Oh yeah, I think I've almost completed the...
Yeah, I've just gotta kill a bear.
Yeah, this was my last one. Oh.
Nice.
I just kind of assumed Confiteor was strong enough to kill it. All right. Yes, these remixes. Thank you for informing the others of our meeting. When everyone else is here, we will begin. It's probably not voiced.
Our present situation is as follows. Efforts to aid the people of Garlemald have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the capital, the Imperial Palace is within our reach.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what has befallen this city, for therein lies the key to understanding and combating the Telophoroid's designs.
Oh.
I have a suggestion, if I may. Several of the Imperial soldiers we captured on the Magna Glaciers are members of the Populares and acquaintances of mine. Once we have cured them of their tempering, they should be able to give a reliable account of the events leading to the capital's downfall.
A promising idea. I will assist the healers in their ministrations. Of course, I will require a porksy of my own, assuming you can spare one.
Would you like a hand?
No, I am sure we will manage. Better that you take my place in the field. The noxious ether of this place disagrees with me, and as I shall need to draw on my own for the treatment, 'twill be prudent for me to remain within the camp.
This talk of curing the tempered is all well and good, but I reckon the cold is a more pressing concern. All the houses round here are fitted with ceruleum heaters that could keep us warm and toasty. Problem is the machines seem to have given up the ghost, and if we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be next. My smiths reckon that with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
Right parts.
Understood. The machinist will assist them in the repairs.
The rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
We've made our presence known to the Telothroi. They will be searching for us, if they have not already ascertained our position. That we have seen no sign of them since the battle suggests they have yet to do so. However, I suspect they may be biding their time.
Pretzels. Those spicy
or
pretzels?
Perhaps we are beneath their notice.
Yeah.
In any event, we'll find no answers standing around here. Urianger, Estinian and myself have visited Garlemald recently, so we'll lead the reconnaissance efforts. Perhaps bolstered by a few Bosnian and Dalmatian scouts from my previous excursion for good measure.
Don't forget about us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
Well now, this is turning out to be a rather sizable team. With such numbers, we should be able to cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the Imperial Palace. How about you, Graha? I have a feeling we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of yours.
'Twould be my honor to be of service, though I doubt that you of all people need rely on my tricks.
That leaves us with guard duty.
As a matter of fact, I have something else in mind for the two of you and Alphino.
The three
Between
of you?
here and the center of the capital lies the Eblan Rhine. I would have you search the area for survivors. Your keen sense of direction, honed in your extensive travels, should prove useful in navigating the ice fields.
If there are any survivors, we'll surely find them. Extensive travel is something of an understatement, but I suppose if nothing else needs to be done, if there are other survivors, we'll find them.
I have faith that you will, and look forward to greeting you on your safe return. You all have your duties. Let us make haste. May the Fury bless and keep you.
Sounds like we may end up having to do a lot here. Maybe. Gods be good. If it's this cold with Tataru's clothing, I dread to think how we'd fare without it. I must remember to thank her when next we meet. You guys weren't wearing very appropriate clothing for it. It makes me realize, too, that while the people of Garlemald have spent their whole lives in conditions like these, even they'd be hard-pressed to survive away from the warmth of their homes. If there are any survivors, we must find them, and quickly. What ho, chums? Been given something to do, have you? As it happens, I too have been ordered to make myself useful. Sounds like a rather tall order. Ahem. Since you ask, where to scour the Eblon Rime for survivors? What? Wander around ice fields on the off chance you'll find someone. You'd take forever to finish the job without the benefit of my expertise, or more specifically, my telescope. Come friends, I know just the spot to begin our search. Oh, I thought we were going with him. I'll probably regret this, but we may as well humor him. He's gonna be super helpful. Northwest. How big is this area, actually? One aetheryte? That's it? I spy with my little telescope. Auto advance. A massive cheap thing, or maybe it's a cow. Not what we're after either way. Is that an ether current? No, just a wind sprite. Too real. Other than that, it's all snow, snow, snow. But lo, what do I see over yon hillock? There's no mistaking it. That's a girl. A survivor, show me. Over there, behind that tree, it looks like she's running away from something. Though, surely not us. She wouldn't even know we're here unless she had a telescope like mine. All I can tell is that she's wearing a pale green dress. Rather fetching one at that. She'll be long gone by the time we get anywhere near, but we should be able to follow her footprints. Okay. I'll let Lucia know where you're headed. Oh, and take these warm tinctures with you. The poor girl must be chilled to the bone, if not on the verge of freezing to death. That's actually very thoughtful, thank you, but won't you be needing some for yourself? No, I'll be fine. As a man of chivalry, my honor demands I do no less. Unless we forget, the very reason we are here is to protect those in need. Now go, and Godspeed. Thank you. I swear to God, I can hear children choosing right outside of my door to play. Okay. East. Hey, whose footprints are those? That guy's? Towards the building. Oh. Ow. We're getting closer, I know it. At first, we thought she'd gone inside the building, but the door doesn't look like it to have been open in some time. She might still be nearby, so we'll keep looking around here. Then again, it's also possible that she ran right past this place. Would you mind searching up ahead? Which means she did. Nope. You find her, Ness? Oh, the girl in the green dress anciently surveys her surroundings. Were you to call out her from her to her from this distance, it might attract wild beasts. It's safe. It would be safer to get closer. You want me to sneak? L. Make use of cover such as rocks. It'll if you fall too far behind, you also fail. Okay. Duty commence. Of course. What is that radius? Is you're gonna fail. What the? Dude, that's a creepy ass Marlboro. Pretty sure we could just go up and talk to her. I don't know. I don't know why we're still keeping our distance. Ooh. Oh my god, I went too early. God damn it. I don't know why I just followed Niz there. Rip. Are you talking? You are not.
I thought it was your headset that was fucked up, but it was mine.
Was yours off?
Yeah, it disconnected when I went to go get snacks.
Ew. Dude, I have to redo this whole damn thing.
God.
The whole damn thing. The girl moved on your screen, apparently, and not mine.
Oh, and you followed me.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is upsetting. What? You're kidding me. You're oh my god. Is there an option to just skip this nonsense?
Oh no.
Yes, I failed twice. I give up. It's not hard, I'm just impatient, I guess. At least the music's good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can't fail this time. I don't want to do this again. I do not want to do this. Ah, finally. No, don't tell me. Oh my god. Are you serious? Are you serious? Well, this is the stream now.
What's the stream?
Me redoing this repeatedly.
Did you fail again?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I did fail again.
This is the stream now.
It is.
Oh my god.
Not having a good day here. Make use of cover. Okay, I'm gonna be a pro at this by the end.
Just remember, you can't speedrun a trailing mission.
I hate escort nonsense. I mean, this is like the easiest thing ever, but I decided, like, where should I hide? Where is she gonna turn right? Maybe she's gonna turn right, and then she didn't, and then I didn't have anywhere to hide.
That's alright, me and Sophie Lunule will carry on in your stead.
Yeah.
She's my new tank friend now.
That's fine. It's even worse when I see someone who started before me and they move, because I'm like, okay.
Yep.
We'll just follow them.
Yep.
I have an excuse. It's been 15 hours. Just gonna do the old mutant deafen here quick. Okay, and here is where I sprint behind this damn rock. How'd she even see me? Wow, I just leveled up. She's gonna turn around the second I go over to this rock on the left. Oh my god, she's getting away. As I never want to do this again.
Bro, you guys are nuts.
Still in one piece.
Oh, you're just in time, darkness.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know anything. I've been stuck in Assassin's Creed escort hell.
Yep.
Who are you? Stay back. This house is packed with explosive. Take another step and I'll blow this place sky high. Please, we just want to talk. I'm Alphino, and this is my sister, Alice, and our good friend, Rin. We have no intention of hurting or taking anything from you or anyone else, I give you my word. We and our comrades have come to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. Aid? You savages are the ones responsible for all of this. You did this to us. We didn't, I promise you. And then one of the other reasons we came was to find out what happened here, in fact. The Telophoroi are the ones to blame. They're the ones who laid waste to Garlemald. And they won't stop until they've destroyed the entire world. They're the enemy, our enemy. On our way, we encountered Imperial soldiers who had been made their thralls. Those poor souls are now in our care, and we are striving to cure them of their affliction. You're the first person we've met who wasn't already enslaved. How are you able to escape the Telophoroi's influence? Are there any others like you? I'm sorry, I don't mean to overwhelm you. Let's start with introductions. Can you tell me your name? My name's Licinia. Licinia? As for how I've managed to stay sane, I've been asking myself the same question. Ever since that night, and the roar, that terrible roar, and then the screams. I was screaming too, I think. I'm not sure, I can't remember. Then came the silence. Everything was still. It was like waking up from a nightmare. I thought that maybe the fighting had stopped, so I stepped outside. If your hells are real, I saw one that day. I ran past friends, people I'd known all my life, eyes vacant, dead, staring at the sky. Others were mad and violent. I saw them struggle with soldiers, but didn't stay to watch. I fled as far as my legs would take me. Do you have family here? Is this their home? No, this is Victor's spoils.
Oh wow, what were the odds of me just stumbling upon this?
A mansion for retired soldiers. Or it was, but now me and a few others are borrowing.
Pipe.
As for the explosives, I was making that up. I just wanted to keep everyone else safe, and I didn't know if you were... To tell the truth is, our supplies are running low. You said you're here to help, can you? Of course, whatever assistance we can provide, we will. Thank you. I'd better tell the others first, though. Wait here. I don't know. This is sketchy. Oh. This is everyone. Lysenia says you can be trusted, but these are desperate times. We'd be fools to let foreign troops into our home. Having said that, were you to provide us with means of heating the place as a sign of goodwill, perhaps we could take you at your word. If that is too much to ask, then leave us be. Alright, to deafen. Time to put my firewood gathering skills to use. Could you provide the spark with a little magic, Alice? We'll have a fire burning in no time. May we build it under that gazebo? The what? Oh, you mean the boiler. Yes, yes, do as you will. That's a scary face. I don't trust it. Oh god, you're still eating?
Gotta stay awake somehow, partner.
I see.
Whenever...
I do deafen because every crunch was louder than my voice.
I'm so sorry.
It's alright. If you said anything, I couldn't hear you. Besides the word pipe.
Yeah, pipe. Take the pipe. After you start heading towards me, take the pipe.
This pipe?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, hold on. Sorry, I'm still finding it hard to come to terms with all that's happened. Now that you're here, though, I'm hoping things might change for the better. You know, I've worked up quite a sweat from all that running around, so I'll leave this space around the fire for the others. As you can tell, they're in a far worse state than me. We were planning to look for somewhere warmer, or with more food. But they're not going anywhere until we nurse them back to health, which I don't know how to do. Is there anything you can do to help them? Maybe? Huh. Where's the radio? Oh, it's right there. I can treat their frostbite and their wounds, but it will take time for the fire to do its work. Now would be a good occasion to make use of Amanalane's. I've never said his name. Amanalane's tinctures. The ones that can warm the body from the inside out. Would you make sure everyone gets one? Okay. The numbness is beginning to subside, though I suspect once the fire dies, it will return with a vengeance. Warming tincture. I've never heard of such a thing. No harm in trying. But tell me, have you heard aught of the city? Though calling it that seems absurd after what's happened. It's nothing but ruins now. The few buildings still standing offer no more than meager protection from wind and snow. Food production, water purification, the magitech that sustained us has come to a grinding halt. What machina that remains operational cannot be run for lack of ceruleum. Of course, cerulia Ingens is full of this stuff, but for all the good it does. No one here knows the first thing about extraction or refinement. All is well, yes, never better. Oh, what sleep libation is this? Is it poison by any chance? 'Twas a joke, a joke. If I laugh, 'tis that I may not weep, so said a poet. And alas, my tears would freeze on my cheeks ere they fell. We are the blessed damned, to bear witness to the fall of the great empire, while our brethren lie dead, or live on as puppets of flesh. First came the war, then came the roar. When morning came, Garlemald was no more. In a cacophony of gunfire and explosions and screams was our beloved capital razed to the ground. From the rubble rose the disheveled remnants, their lavish finery caked in ash as they shuffled mindlessly toward the palace. Man, this guy is quite the poet, each bearing a fragment of stone or metal, an offering perhaps to the architect of our destruction. A hopeful few tried to reason with the deranged, only to be beaten for their kindness. But I knew better than to plead with the horde. I fled with my health, if not my conscience preserved. Now I wait with my fellow cowards for our final judgment. Ugh. What do you want? That? A tincture. May as well drink it, I suppose. It's a radio. You don't have them where you come from, I take it. We use them to listen to messages sent by others, even over great distances. There are different types, but this model is by far the most popular, made with quality components, crafted from the finest ore. Sourced from Locus Aemonis, it is. Not all that useful since the capital fell into ruin. The people at the broadcasting station must have either fled or ended up like all the others, because all we've been hearing is the same music being played over and over again. Home beyond the horizon, an ode to the brave men and women sent to reclaim our ancestral homeland of Locus Aemonis. We may have founded an empire in these frozen wastes, but we always hope to take it back what was once ours. This is a solemn reminder that though we must suffer great hardships, better days will surely come. Despite everything, I believe that Emperor Varus yet lives, and that he speaks to us through our radios. It was a cunning strategy, faking his murder. He must have foreseen this catastrophe and chosen to conceal himself, that he may one day make his triumphant return. You know, I'd believe that if I didn't see it from another perspective. Yes, I'm sure of it. Emperor Varus would not be defeated so easily. I mean, Gaius and Estinian will tell you otherwise. What's that? So you gave... This is what you gave to the others. Thank you. I'll save it for later. I actually have a few things to ask you. Are you part of the group staying in Laterum? I saw Legatus Virgilia's troops heading towards the Magna... How did they say this? Glaucius, I think? A few days ago. Are they the ones you encountered? Camp Broken Glass, you call it, and Virgilia and her men are all there now. So how did you reach the Magna Glaucius? Did you cross the mountains on foot? Airships, then there might be a way to... Licinia, where is everyone? Uh-oh, frail voice. Is something the matter? A voice from inside, you say. You must be imagining things. Everyone's out here. Perhaps a baby, Almasty, has found its way into the house. It wouldn't be the first time. Without the soldiers to scare them off, wild animals have been roaming closer to the settlements. Some have been known to attack people too. I've just had an idea. If you and yours are strong enough to defeat a Legatus, surely a few beasts wouldn't pose a threat. Uh-huh. If you've a mind to continue helping us, perhaps you could head to the other side of the lake. There's a small group of tappers there. People whose job was to extract ceruleum. They still do, from what I can tell. I've already tried asking if they would share fuel with us, but they're not willing to give it away. They want food in exchange, lots of food, and that's something we don't have and can't get on our own. On top of that, to even reach their den, we'd have to make it past all those creatures. Okay, I get it. Would you be willing to go in our place? We only need enough ceruleum to last until the others are strong enough to travel to your camp. If the offer still stands, that is. Oh, and I don't expect you to give up your own supplies. But there might be another way to pay the tappers. If it's ceruleum you need, then you'll have it. You best watch out for baby almasties while we're away. Thank you so much. To reach Tapper's Den, you'll have to cross the lake. The ice is thick enough to support a person's weight. But if you'd rather not take that risk, you'll need to take the long way around. Finding the entrance can be a bit tricky too, so it's easier to just look for someone standing guard outside. However you decide to get there, please be careful. Oh dear God. Take the pipe. I got it, Niz. I wonder how... Nah. My brain is at half capacity at the moment, Niz. I think I'm nearing the end of my usefulness.
Nearing the end of your usefulness? Why?
I mean, I'm just... I don't know.
Are you getting sleepy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
So I came up here just for the ether current, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, God. Yeah. Okay. Who goes there? How did you find us? What do you mean I stand out like a sore thumb? If you purebloods over at the Victor's Spoils hadn't given away our location, you'd never have found us. Those stuck-up arseholes thought they could come waltzing in here, demanding ceruleum like with nothing to offer in return. Looks like the boot's on the other foot now the capital's gone to shite. So they've resorted to sending you to negotiate? I know your game, Sellsword. If they think we'll give them into the intimidation, they've got another thing coming. Intimidation, huh? Well. Certainly kind of expected this. Is that it? Do I have to keep going in? Okay. There you are. Just after you left, Licinia asked me to go and catch up with you in case you needed a hand. Someone must have let slip that I've a little experience in transporting barrels of ceruleum. So this is the Tapper's Den. Well then, after you. Who are you? What happened to the guards? Eorzeans and rebels here to save the people of Garlemald. That doesn't make any god's damned sense. Why in the hells would you pass up this chance to put those imperial bastards to the sword? Let me guess, none of you are Garlean. You were brought here from other lands. Girabania, Yanxia, Bajda, Dalmasca, to name but a few. Some dragged here against our will, others fed bollocks about a better life, all put to work extracting ceruleum. All given the esteemed title of On, placing us firmly on the bottom rung of the ladder. But the old hierarchy means nothing to the new Garlemald, says we. But the only thing that's escaped more or less unscathed is Cerulia Ingens. Ingens? Is still sustaining us, even with our paymasters out of the picture. We hear you're experts in drawing up ceruleum from the bottom of the lake, but how can you do that if it's frozen over? Ha, wouldn't you like to know? Trade secrets, I'm afraid. At any rate, if it's not as if ceruleum is used for much these days. What with the city in ruins? We take enough to power our heaters and save the surplus for later. And though it helps stave off the cold, it does sod all about our hunger, unless we can trade it away. Speaking of which, be sure to tell your contingent we've got ceruleum by the barrelful. If they're interested, we'll exchange it for whatever provisions they're willing to spare. We can certainly ask, but if you're all free to go now, why carry on living here? Free to go? Go where? Even if we managed to get back to our homelands, there'd be nothing left for us thanks to the Empire. And the knowledge and skills we acquired here, working here, would be practically useless outside of Garlemald. So we're staying here for the time being. As long as there's a need for ceruleum, we'll find a way to get by, even if Garlemald, as we knew it, is gone for good. Gone for good. Regardless of what Ilsabard's contingent does for the people of Garlemald, the Empire itself is already a thing of the past. For many that would be a cause for celebration, while for others, their whole way of life would have been turned upside down. After all the atrocities committed in the Empire's name, perhaps it is for the best that it is consigned to history. But what of the ordinary people, their lives, their stories? Should they be forgotten too? I suppose there'll be plenty of time to ponder that later. For now, let's see about getting some ceruleum. Oh, man. So you've come seeking ceruleum, have you? What? Those purebloods up at Victor's Spoils sent to you. To turn to their enemy for help, they must be more desperate than I thought. Then again, Licinia's got her little sister to think about. A sister, but we only saw Licinia and 3 men. It's possible she died from whatever was ailing her. If she needed treatment, I doubt there'd be any way to get her around here. I may have refused Licinia at first, thinking she'd come back with something out to exchange. But I can spare them a bottle worths of ceruleum. Consider it a reward for introducing me to the rest of your contingent. Be sure to send them our way, you hear? Oh boy. I can't for the life of me think why Licinia would keep her sister a secret from us. But we can ask about that after we've delivered the ceruleum. Come on, let's hurry back. Okay, it's not super far. Oh, the reading. far behind am I now, Nez? Is it bad?
I'll tell you that whenever you head out with Alice on the next quest, just go under the pipe. Under the left pipe. Right when
So
it meets the...
There's still more before. Oh, okay. This is a lot of cutscenes in a row. A lot. Like literally 15 hours of cutscenes in a row with one dungeon in between.
Yeah, it is a lot, buddy.
Yeah. This isn't right. It's too quiet. I would have thought Alphino would still be
really
treating
thought
by
that
the
it was
fire,
going to be like...
But they're nowhere to be seen.
Hump to like 82, and then it like really picks up or something, but...
Yeah, we're still fleshing things out constantly. Like we're doing a lot of little things, like talking about people's backstories and this and that. We're not super focused on pushing forward as much, and that's the problem. Like it's not like I've lost the hype. It's just I need to do some fighting. Like I almost want to just do roulettes right now. Because
yeah, dude. Like I want to like be using the new monk rotation more, and
I haven't even got to use like Confiteor more than 3 times since I got on because we've fought long enough for that rotation. Like I don't know. I'm just I feel like a dungeon has to come up here soon, or this is getting very long with no fighting in between. Well, that instance was cool though.
Yeah.
All right, I got stuff. I would have thought Alphino would still be treating them by fire, but they're nowhere to be seen. I'll look inside the house while you search outside. They can't have gone that far. Uh-oh. They asked me to help carry supplies, but when I followed them back here, they attacked me. What? I mean, I kinda guessed. Caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. I fear they fared rather worse than me. You can't fool us. We know what you're about. Vultures, that's what you are, waiting in the wings for us to show weakness, then you swoop in. Here to help, what rot, all a ploy to make us lower our guard. Let you in, put ourselves at your mercy, put us in chains, steal our lands, get your revenge. You're wrong, that's not what any of us want. Save the arguments for later, we've got bigger problems. I found empty medicine bottles in a bed that's still warm. It's true, Lucinia was hiding her sick sister inside the house. But now there's no sign of either of them. Where are they? Where did they go? Away from you and yours, and if you think I'll tell you, you're a fool. I'd never give up my people. We're trying to help them, you idiot. Her sister's ill, the empty bottles prove it. So the medicine ran out, or she put it in her pockets to make it easier to carry. Or to avoid the sound of clinking glass. There are beasts everywhere, how could you let them go alone? To protect them from you. Okay, they lost it. You invade our homeland, taint it with the same sorcery used to slay our countrymen. A Garlean should sooner die than suffer the insult. Hypocritical? Better for them to flee, keep their purity intact, than be corrupted by your vile magics. We were waiting for a chance to free them, since the moment you arrived. This is getting us nowhere. I cannot say how Lucinia and her sister will react when we find them, but we find them we must. Go on without me, both of you. I first need to tend to my injuries, and theirs. I will join you in the search after. Alright, be careful. We'll do our best to find them quickly. There's only one path out of here, so that's where we'll start. Well, it's pretty clear I have to go under the pipe. Why is there no music over here? 2 sets of fresh footprints, young women judging by the size. This is definitely them. Come on. I don't know if I'm on the same quest.
Oh, yeah, you are. It'll be like this massive search area.
Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. The trail stops at the frozen lake. Perhaps they chose this route so as not to leave footprints. I can't think of any other reason. Look at this place. It's crawling with beasts. I can only imagine how hard it must be for her ailing sister to cross the ice. We could really do with Elfino's help, but we can't afford to wait for him. Let's split up and look for clues. That's a pretty big search radius.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not it.
Wow. A flyer for a theater group.
Yeah, it's that way.
I mean, I figured.
Stick to the left side.
I shall. Man, I think I might have to take a break from story after this one. I just... Yeah. Victim's been severely wounded. Trail leads southeast. Oh god, it's still way over there. They're not dead. Aiding. Are already out cold. Oh, like knocked out. Oh, okay, never mind.
Blood trail. We found one. They were attacked.
They sure were.
No. Why wouldn't they?
Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic. We should have... I should have...
There's nothing you could do.
We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
Where are the other three?
I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave. Of course, I didn't believe it, but Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all. I want to understand, so I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
Well. There must have been something we could have done, but what? Should we have never come here? Would they still be alive if we hadn't? I don't know, they weren't living very happy though. We've already caused enough harm here. Let us return to camp before we cause any more. Wow. As for those inside the house, we should send someone to take care of them, someone who isn't us. All we can do now, for now, is make a report to Lucia, and do everything in our power to prevent further tragedy. So let us linger here no more. Come. All right. I think I gotta save this one. I know for a fact you were in a cutscene last time. Or for this one, right? Forgot to turn it back on.
I think this one's voiced.
Even if it's like my brain is just not registering things as well. I think I've reached daily story comprehension capacity.
Ridiculous. We're only 83.
I know. How many quests have we done? That's decent amount. How many quests in... Okay, wait. Shadowbringers.
I was just wondering that.
Wow, there's a lot of 70 quests, actually. And then there's 271 quests, and it goes right to 72. Huh. Yeah, because I remember Shadowbringers, most of the time we were actually trying to level up before we could actually continue the story.
Yeah.
And this one, I mean, we have about the same amount of 70 quests as we have 80 quests. 381 quests. Yeah, there wasn't that many of that. I'd still say we're close to a dungeon, but at the same time, like, I can't. I think I'd feel much better if I picked up, you know, story tomorrow with a little more enthusiasm. So, yeah, that's a safe bet for me.